Hello students, hope you are well and working hard to achieve your goals. So again, welcome to the business studies class. Today we will discuss our next topic in the chapter manager and managerial rules. So as we had discussed manager, its meaning and definition, and managerial rules as given by Mintzberg. So today we will discuss meaning of management, its definition and characteristics of management. So first of all we will discuss some key terms. So first one is management. For example, in a restaurant there is a person called a manager who divides duties among the people, like who will cook the food, who will attend the customers and who will do the billing. So each one will function according to their ability, experience and skills, so that the customers feel happy from the services they provide. So management means directing and controlling a group of people or an organization to reach a goal. Next is efficiency and effectiveness. So for example, a sales manager should build a long-term relationships with customers, that is effectiveness, and achieve high sales at low cost is efficiency. So efficiency is usage of proper resources and no wastages, and effectiveness means achieving the goals. Next is science and art. So for example, a person cannot become a good singer unless he has knowledge about various rags, and that is a science. And he also applies his personal skill in the art of singing is called art. Likewise, a person needs a degree to teach in school and then he can teach his own way, like maybe by discussion or by giving examples. So these are the examples of science and art. So science teaches us to know and art teaches us to do. Means what we know is applying or we do is art. Next is planning. For example, if a person wants to open his own hospital, then first he requires a degree of MBBS and then a certificate of experience. Likewise, to become a teacher of commerce, firstly a person requires MCom degree and then B.Ed for teaching as a commerce teacher. So planning is a process of thinking about the activities required to achieve a desired goal. Next is organizing. So for example, in exam days, students divide their study schedule by making a timetable and will manage to give more time to the difficult subjects. Similarly, in a business, the work is divided according to their ability, skills and experience. Like a CA will handle the accounts department, MBA will handle a sales department. So organizing is the process of identifying and grouping the work to be performed. Next is introduction to the management. So why management? Means it includes profit, sales, ideas, plan, management, innovation, goals, customer strategy, market, team. So management is a process of getting things done through and with people organized into a formal group. The process of dealing with or controlling things or people. As management is an economic source that it covers the 5 M's. 1. Manpower, material, machinery, methods and money. So while 5 M's are managing in the business is called the management. Next is what is management. So management is a process involving planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling the human efforts to achieve stated objectives in an organization. So there are some definitions. First one is according to George R. Terry. So management is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating and controlling performed to determine and accomplish stated objectives by the use of human beings and the other resources. So according to Henry L. says, manager or management is the coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing and controlling in order to attain stated objectives. Next is efficiency and effectiveness in management. So managerial concerns is related to efficiency, that is doing things right, getting the most output for least inputs. And effectiveness, doing the right things, means attaining the organizational objectives is the main focus of the management process. Next is same as efficiency and effectiveness, because efficiency is the means and effectiveness is the ends. If resources usage and low wastage is done, then we can achieve our goal. So these are the efficiency and effectiveness that comes into the management. Next is characteristics of management. So there are 9 characteristics like goal oriented, universal, unifying force, social process, group activity, science and an art, continuous process, multidimensional, and last one is creative. So first one is goal oriented. For example, in a business, goals are like reduce ongoing business expenses, increase the productivity in your business, create a new customer service process, create a new product, or start using social media networking in your business. These are some examples of goals that are included in the business. So management is a means to achieve certain economic and social goals. Every organization has some goals, which is the basic reason for its existence. Management unites the efforts of different individuals in an organization in order to achieve these goals. The basic goal of management is to ensure efficiency and economy in the utilization of human, physical, and financial resources. The success of management is measured by the extent to which the established goals are achieved. Next is management is universal. For example, management performs in every country like India, USA, Australia are same. And all types of organizations like, for example, family, club, university, government, army, cricket team or a business requires management, or the same process is included in various countries and in various organizations. So management is an essential element in every organization, irrespective of the size or type of the organization. The basic functions of management are the same in every organization. Thus management is all pervasive. Next is management is a unifying force. For example, in a business, without men, money, material and machinery, none of the activity is done. So management integrates human efforts with physical and financial resources. It creates mutual cooperation of that people can work together efficiently. It also combines men, money, material and machinery in an appropriate manner so as to achieve their goals. Next is management is a social process. For example, in schools there is a good relationships between principal, teachers and students to bring results of the school. Likewise, a sales manager should build a long-term relationships with customers and achieve high sales at low cost. Likewise, there must be a relations between suppliers, customers, employers, employees, workers in the organization to fulfill the goals and smoothly run of the activities. So this is a social process, means including the cooperation and coordination between the various partners of the organization. Management is accomplished by, with and through people. It is concerned with interpersonal relationships and human behavior. Managers have to create mutual understanding and cooperation among people. the human factor is inseparable from the management. So that is why it is a social process, as it includes the like physical human resources to achieve goals. Next is management is a group activity. For example, when workers, managers, employees and directors work together, then the company can achieve its goals. So, management is concerned with group efforts because it creates effective cooperation among people working together in a group. Management cannot be thought of and does not exist independent of the organization it serves. Thus, management is a group rather than an individual activity, because as an individual, goals are not achieved by the person that is included in the business. Next is management is both a science and an art. So, management consists of a systematic body knowledge as well as the skill of applying that knowledge to practical situations. The science and art of management are complementary. Scientific principles help to improve the technique of managing. With every improvement in the scientific principles of management, the art of management is bound to improve. Next is management is a continuous process. For example, as neither the business nor its activities are going to an end, then management is also not going to an end, because without management, the activities of business are not fulfilled smoothly. So management is an ongoing activity. Management goes on without breaks or gaps. Management continues so long as an organization exists to achieve certain objectives, and managerial functions are performed by the managers all the time. Next is management is multidimensional. As management does not mean one single activity. It involves management of people, work and operations in the business activities so that the goals are to be accomplished. Last one is management is creative. As we are facing the problem of COVID-19, and due to it many new things have been introduced like hand sanitizers, masks, sanitizing machines, PPE kits, etc. Now due to it, only those businesses who meet this challenge and solve the problems, brings new ideas to sell their products, will be successful in the market. Management involves molding the attitudes and behaviors of people. It carries out changes to meet the demand and challenges created by the changing environment. So these are some characteristics of management. So now you have to write the question answers. So your first question is, what is management? Describe the main characteristics of management. So go through the various links so that you can write the answer of this question.